My name is Gia Peppers. I'm an on-air talent and entertainment journalist, originally from the DMV. What makes me smile when I first wake up in the morning is thinking about how I have a whole new day to try and get it right. A whole new 24 hours ahead of me. My favorite album of all time is by Stevie Wonder, and it's called Songs in the Key of Life. Stevie has always represented the music of my life, and it's so funny that you think about Songs in the Key of Life because it's just such a beautiful album. I mean, he has Az on there, but also so many different representations of high-level excellence when it comes to art. I mean, you hear him going off on the piano. I mean, it's one of the most beautiful works of art of all time. You could tell Stevie was in his peak as a confident young man, but also my dad loves Stevie Wonder, and so it's a generational thing that I carry on. The legacy of loving Stevie is generational. The one book that has influenced me the most is The Alchemist, and it's so funny because I know so many people who love that book. And I think it's because every time you read it, you get something different. It's almost like looking at a painting and having 14 people stand next to each other and everyone has a different idea of what the painting means to them. In the same way, when you read The Alchemist, you walk away feeling like you read a different book each time you read it. And depending on who you talk to about it, they might have a whole different takeaway from the same chapter or passage. And so I think The Alchemist is just that never-ending gift-giving book that I'll hand off to my kids whenever they decide to come to life. Oh, and the Bible, hallelujah. My biggest turnoff in dating, because you asked, is if I'm on a date, it's smacking. I hate it when people chew with their mouth open and I can hear it. It just makes me really upset. And also when people like don't say thank you to the waiter, or when people hold the door open and nobody says thank you, like I will be like, you're welcome. So that's a thing. And then I think overall in life, my biggest turnoff has to be when people don't see other people, when they go out of their way to belittle another human being. From trolling on the internet to mean girls or boys in high school to racism, anything. All the ways that we belittle another human being's soul, I can't stand that at all. My favorite places to eat are very hood in DC. Not hood, but you know, everybody be out there. I love RPM Italian in DC. When I was the in-arena host for the Washington Wizards, I used to go there post-game and like all the players would be there. And it represented such a beautiful time in my life, other than the food being absolutely incredible. It always makes me remember how much I love this city and what this city represents. And it also makes me think of like post games with John Wall and Bradley Beal and looking around and seeing them with like, you know, everybody, and it was just such a happy time in my life. So I definitely think that time is why I love RPM. And then, I mean, everyone loves the L'Oreal Plaza. And I also really, really love, shout out to Mr. Shafito. He has Kitchen Cray in the DMV. And I think Kitchen Cray is so dope. It's Black owned, Black male owned, and yeah. So those are my favorite places to eat in the DMV. I am excited for the possibility of growth and more light and more abundance in 2023. I believe that I'm learning myself every single year, much more than, of course, the year before, as we all should. And I'm excited to build on what I've learned to become the best version of me.